Okay, so I'm live, and I got camera 1 and camera 2.
Camera one of them is your own iPad.
Yeah.
And one's him.
Okay, do you see me?
No, it hasn't went live yet.
It's live.
I know. Have you got a green dot yet?
Yep.
You got a green dot?
Yeah,
Then I should be getting it here any second.
I have a green dot and it's counting up.
Yep, that's good. I'm getting it now.
Okay. And you said there's gonna be 3 camera angles?
No, we only have one in this.
Okay. Well, that's good.
If you were there, you'd have 2 or 3.
Right. Okay. So everything then on my side works, and then now I just have to chop from video to.
Something happened because I lost the stream.
Okay,
now it's coming back again.
It's green. Still live. It's a big laggy. Okay, and I should be hearing Lance, right?
Okay, I hear you, so you and I gotta stop talking. You mute. You see the mute button?
Yeah.
Hit mute.
And you said there's gonna be 3 camera angles?
No, we only have one in this.
Okay. That's good.
When you were there, you'd have 2 or 3.
Right. Okay. So everything then on my side works, and then now I just have to chop from video to.
Something happened because I lost the screen.
Okay, it's still.
Now it's coming back again.
It's green. Still live. It's a big laggy.
All you can hear is you and me talking.
Okay, and I should be hearing.
You still there? Eli.
Yep. Yep, still here.
Again. Check 1 2. So turn the mic off. Turn the mic off. Check 1 2. Just want to confirm that you got us okay, Avery?
So that's the PA announcer. That's one speak.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. I have it off, right?
You might have,
Turn the mic off.
You might have to stand closer. They heard it. It's delayed by about 5 seconds.
Okay. Okay, but he's got me. Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
All right, Lance didn't hear you, so I'm going to write that down. Next copy. Yep.
Good. We got audio. That's good.
Yeah. Thanks, Abe.
We're going to go up as soon as the anthems are over. As soon as the anthems over. All right, here we go. Welcome to Historical Memorial Arena in Brampton, Ontario, as we open up Season 6 of the Arena Lacrosse League with a matchup between the Peterborough Timbermen and the newly formed Brampton Express. Hello, lacrosse fans. Lance Wynn alongside Steve McCarthy as we intro tonight's starting goalies. First, for the visitors from Peterborough, it'll be Stephen Walsh that gets the start in net. And, of course, for the newly formed Brampton Express, it'll be Lucas Nagy, the veteran. Head coaches for the Timbermen in his 6th season. It's Joe Sullivan. He's the GM and head coach. His assistants are Ray Dance and Derek Krupp. And for the Express, Jeff Dowling in his 1st season as head coach. He's joined by assistants Dylan Evans, Kevin Haynes, and Todd Wilfong. Course officials for today's game, and it's a top-notch crew. Roger Nurse is the crew chief. He's joined by Mark Sandman Sands and Mark Smith. And right off the bat, attacking right away, are the Express. So this Peterborough team, a newly formed team, meaning they're missing quite a few veterans from last year. So it's going to be a lot of work for Joe Sullivan and company as we just get used to working some of these angles here. And Steve, when we talk about expansion teams and the Express, some challenges come along with it.
Well, yeah. Well, first, the continuity will be something that'll take some time to work in to this. But they got a good mix of veterans and guys that played in this league, so it should come together pretty quickly.
We'll see that as Cody Menzies making the check over from St. Catharines, now a Bear. An Express, as working it down in the offensive end. That shot wide of the mark. Rebound's going to go into the neutral zone. Picked up. And now the Express will work it over the timeline and set things up on offense. Be interesting to see here how they fare. Luke Coppinger. That shot from a tough angle. Easy save made by Walsh. And the outlet up into the half boards, deep in the offensive end. Timberman pressing that pass a little late. And it's back the other way. Express will set things up, and plenty of time on the shot clock. They'll work around, not looking for that pass. Goes awry. Timberman pick it up. On the run now in transition, thinking better of it. And they'll pull it out and get it to Colton McNutt. McNutt looking to make a move, dumps it off. That shot from way out on target. So a good attempt, but nothing doing there, and possession will stay right here. Timberman swinging around. That one's picked off, and here come the Express now lead pass. Chance to go in all alone, but not able to come away with that cleanly. And Steve, 6th year for the Arena Lacrosse League. You, of course, changing roles now as you move up to the brass side of things from coaching. What are some of the things you're looking forward to this time around?
Well, I'm first of all looking for a great perspective from up here in the box rather than down bench side. Just really getting an opportunity to sit and really focus on the entire aspect of the game rather than just worrying about what guys are doing right, doing wrong, and what adjustments we might need to make. So it's a little different viewpoint from here.
Well, it will be a different seat for you for sure. Just getting set here. And so it looks like first penalty will be a slashing call. Just trying to work out some of the numbers here. 23 for the Timbermen doesn't seem to exist. So we'll have to recheck that. And just some equipment adjustment for Cole Martin, who looks like he's coming in to take over the goaltending duties. First power play of the season for the Timbermen. They'll work it around. And swing it around to the right side. Kick it back out. Slide over. Good interchange. Good overhand, but a better stop. Ball loose in that half circle. Picked up Timberman. They'll get a fresh block to work with. Minute and a half to go in the power play. Colton McNutt out there. He'll work on that left side. And they'll look for an opening. Again, another uncontested shot, but a good save made there. And now the Express will bring it back over the timeline. We're going to have another delayed penalty. This one's going to come to the Timbermen. And Brampton's going to try and work some clock here. With under a minute to go in the man short. 5 on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry. Pick and roll that shot. Good save made, and we're going to have things balanced out here. And for 47 seconds, we'll play 4-on-4. And it looks like there'll be another call as crew chief Roger Nurse not really having too much of it. And it looks like
Steve Borden.
Stephen Borden. And
it's like a dead ball foul.
He got a man advantage right now and a 4-on-3 for the Express. Working it around. Move in. That one goes off the inside of the post. Be a reset. They grab the rebound now. Set things back up. Kick over on that right side. Not able to connect. Good pass from Ryan Campbell. And now the Timbermen will work it into the offensive end. Have a man opening on the run. Go to backhand. That one steered aside. So a good save made. And now going to have to hustle and some extracurricular activity. We'll give the ball back to the Timbermen. And Steve, I would expect that this being the first game of the season, a little bit of jitters with some of the newer guys, some of the older guys maybe getting a feel.
Yeah, there's a little bit of bravado going out there, a little bit of undisciplined play, both physically and mentally to begin with, but we'll see how things clean up.
Good job of killing some time, Aaron Bradshaw. And now it'll be a 46 two-man advantage for 45 seconds here. As the Express now with their first power play opportunity of the season. That pass not able to connect, can't keep it over the timeline. Gonna have to hustle back. Todd Chapman. Good transition defense from the Express. But the Timbermen now will flip it. That goes over the timeline. Possession will go back to Brampton. Some of the angles, of course, tough in this historical arena. kick it back out, working to the left side. Good skip pass down low on the crease. Again, not able to connect. And it's picked up by Walsh. And he'll outlet. Got to move it over the timeline. And they do. 5 seconds left in the man advantage. Express are going to have to hurry. Under 9 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Give and go, gone and went. Good cross check there. And the Timmermen recover. They'll bring it back up the other way. Michael Mays. Good defense there as Jonah Beam all over him. And of course, Jonah Beam, an outstanding transition player. And Steve, when we talk about some of these positions out here, you got to figure that your offensive guys are very important, as are your defensive guys, but your transition guys could be the difference in the game.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, a lot of times they're the guys that are responsible for the big plays that sort of come out of nowhere because they use their athleticism, their speed, and that's what the game's all about. When we get a good transition flow, it makes the game a lot more exciting.
Colton McNutt again on that left side, working the half boards, kick it back out. Braden Smith trying to find an opening, loose down on that right side crease, and coming away with it is Martin. Express. 7.5 to go here, no score. Still looking for our first goal in this Arena Lacrosse League season. Of course, season 6. Teeing it up, and there it is right there. So the Brampton Express get on the board, and it's Ryan Campbell with his first of the season. So, Steve, not a bad start for the Express. They get on the board first, and Ryan Campbell, familiar name, certainly in the Arena Lacrosse League.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, Ryan, being a Brampton boy and spending his years as an Excelsior growing up, playing junior here and also major before he moved on to Brooklyn. And, he's been off for a while, but good to see him back. And no doubt this won't be the first goal he scores this year.
So Ryan Campbell on the board. Like to send a shout out to his dad, Blair, who's apparently snowed in Wasaga Beach. So we're hope that you can shovel your way out of it because we know how great a shoveler you are. Express now working in the offensive end. They'll swing it around, work that left side half boards. One-on-one looking for a screen. Good save, made another good save. And almost a third, but that one's going to go off the screen, and we're going to have our first TV timeout, and we will go for a quick commercial break. Don't go away. You're watching the Arena Lacrosse League on WSBN. So who's 23?
We don't know.
We don't know. Okay. That's what I mean. 23, not Cody Menzies.
Peterborough.
I told you, Charlie Curtis. It's on the list.
Ah, right. There it is. Up there.
Oh, when you're taking a break, you gotta turn the mic off. Or else they can hear you. You're turning it off?
Welcome back to Memorial Arena here in Brampton, Ontario. Arena Lacrosse League action, Season 6. Peterborough Timbermen visiting the newly formed Brampton Express. Lanceman alongside Steve McCarthy as the random stick check will pay off for the Express, as it looks like the Timbermen will be penalized. Not quite sure the specifics, Steve, whether it be a pocket issue or a length of a stick issue. What could some of the issues potentially be?
It would most likely be length of shaft. I know that's something that we've been directed to crack down on, but in this case, I'm not certain. Looks like Colton McNutt is going to serve the penalty, whether or not he was the one that had the infraction, most likely.
So second power play opportunity of the game for the Express, who lead this one 1-0, and they'll work it around the horn, starting things on that left side. Brock Boyle out there, leaning in. Ryan Campbell at the top, that underhand, missing wide of the mark. Campbell does a good job to track it down. No reset on the play, 10 on the shot clock. Campbell dish over, working that left side, swinging around back to the right, shooter spot, wide of the mark, no reset, and the Timbermen are going to come away with it, get it over the timeline. In transition, good decision there by Caleb Bingley to pull that out, and he'll wait for the rest of the troops. Riley Curtis. Curtis will look to work some clock, dangerously by that timeline. He'll weave his way into the half boards. 10 on the shot clock. Kick it back out. Swinging around to the right side. Going to have to hurry from way out. Letting that one go is Braden Smith. Nothing doing there. Loose ball picked up by the Express, and they'll move it out. Just under a minute to go in the power play. They'll set things up with their offense. Cody Menzies out there with Campbell. Start things on that left side. Skip pass, quick stick, nothing doing. Picked up, and it's Borden. Borden will work his way all the way down and lose it. And back now come the Express. 5:20 to go here, opening quarter. Swinging around left side, wide open. Another good save. Angle closed down. So a good shot there from Mitchell Joffroy. Of course, remember him from the Oshawa Outlaws. Now making his mark with the Express. Half boards. Good battle there. Michael Ponghetti jumps in, trying to help. Scrum ensues. Todd Chapman in there as well. And the Express will come away with it. We'll change it up, let the offense get out there. Campbell, the trailer, ducks in, kicks it back out, can't connect with the pass. Timbermen pick it up, quick outlet. They'll move it up the floor. Parker Sands. Of course, Parker Sands spent plenty of time with the Toronto Monarchs. Now making his new home. They'll swing it around. Sidearm, that gets knocked down, and another delayed penalty is going to come. Express on the attack, 2-on-1. Shot, good save made there. And again, the Express will the man advantage. This will be their third power play opportunity of the quarter. 4 minutes to go here in the first. And Steve, I think the importance, even early on, of staying out of the penalty box is crucial.
Yeah, I mean, Peterborough's really playing with fire here. I mean, Brampton's had, this is, as you said, the third opportunity. You know, they haven't made a real good concerted effort to control the ball in the PP, so I'm sure when the nerves settle in, they'll got to start taking advantage of these opportunities, because no doubt the whistle will swing the other way.
Menzies at the top. They'll swing it around on the interchange. Again, that goes off the crossbar. So it looks like a Zach Sunderland with a shot. I thought that caught at least the crossbar. But again, our vantage point a little different from the officials down on the carpet. Timmerman looking to work some clock. Tough angle. And nothing doing there. Here come Brampton. They'll just trot it over the timeline and wait for the rest of the offense. Menzies out there, as is Campbell. Good no-look pass, swinging around. Trying to create a different angle, sliding right side, kick it back to the left. Almost had Menzies convert on the end. Rebound picked up, another good save. So a reset, minute to go in the power play. The Express continue to work it around. Skip pass, nothing doing, wide open, and Menzies wasn't able to convert. And that goes off the screen, and possession will go to Peterborough. So some good opportunities, Steve, but not able to capitalize on either.
Yeah, they might want to make sure they put some of those in, especially the wide open opportunities, because you don't want to fake chance all night long.
Bit of a hidden ball as they work it down on the left side, kick it back out. Not able to connect, though, was Joffre. And it goes all the way down to the offensive end. And to Timmerman now with just 10 seconds left to kill in the penalty. Closing in on the 2-minute mark here, quarter number one. 1-0, Express. That was picked off, and Brampton now is going to try to work it up in the offensive end. They have numbers, 3-on-1. Shot, steered aside again. So a good job by Walsh to close the door. And the Timmerman now will move it up in a hurry. Team's back to full strength. Kick it over, almost picked off. As Braden Smith battling in there. Doesn't come away with anything. And I stand correct. It looks like Lucas Nagy is in the net for Brampton. And the Express now will work it around. See Miss Shanahan out there. He's at the top, swinging around to that right side, looking for an opening. 8 on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry, make something happen. Kick it back out from way out. That shot's wide of the mark. Menzies now going for it. No reset. And we're in the final minute here of quarter number one. Timmerman will just zip that the length of the carpet. And that's going to be an interference call. So possession will stay right here with Peterborough. Swinging around left side. Colton McNutt in a whole heap of traffic, draws a penalty, delayed, teeing that up is Connor Curtis. And with 33.8 seconds to go, the Timbermen will have their second power play of the game. So, Steve, I think it's safe to say that it takes some time to polish up that power play, and just like it would your man short situation.
Yeah, I mean, I know Brampton had the luxury of having an exhibition game last weekend. I know Peterborough, this is their first game action since training camp opened, so I'm sure they have a little bit of work to do. And, you know, we've gotten through the first quarter. We'll see. There's nowhere to go but up.
10.4 seconds to go in the quarter. And looks like a timeout is called. Minute 37 seconds to left in the Express penalty. So that will carry over unless A goal is scored here. And Steve, now some teams have had a chance to get in some exhibition games. Other teams really kind of flying by the seat of their pants, at least early on.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a difficult year for some of the teams with the introduction of the PBLA. Has cost a few players on some of the rosters. So I think teams have spent more time trying to recruit and get guys out and see what they had, and rather than taking the time that's so precious for the exhibition series.
Precious is right, as this Peterborough team lost 14 players and are now doing a revamp. Got to hurry here. Swinging around right side overhand, steered aside by Nagy, and it's loose, and that will do it for the opening 15 minutes. We played a quarter here at Memorial Arena in Brampton. 1-0 for the Express. We'll be back after this. Welcome back as we get set for second quarter action here at Memorial Arena in Brampton, Ontario. The newly formed Express entertaining the Peterborough Timbermen. Week 1 of the Arena Lacrosse League. This is the first game of season number 6. Ball loose. Timbermen with a minute 10 to go in their man advantage. This their second power play opportunity of the game. And they'll start things on the half boards. They'll get everybody out there, including Riley Curtis at the top. He'll interchange. They'll swing it around to the right side. Kick it back to the left, and there you go. A good overhand right there from Colton McNutt. And sometimes nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned overhand, Steve.
Yeah, you got a good look, a great release, and beat Lucas Nagy up top. So, you know, you keep giving teams opportunities to hang around, and sometimes you pay the price. And Peterborough, capitalized on their opportunity here in the power play where Brampton's stubbed their toe a few times.
So Colton McNutt gets his team on the board with a power play marker. And more importantly, that ties the game 1-1. Off the draw. Express now. Of course, going the other direction here as once again, ball loose, picked up by Brampton. And they'll flip it back out, set things up, swinging around to the left side. Gage board. Good shot, better save though. And Steve, you look at a guy like Gage Board, a savvy veteran, spent his earlier part of his career playing for you in Oshawa. What does he bring to the table?
Gage is just an exceptional leader. I mean, he can play both ends of the floor at a high level, and he's got a great attitude and just a quiet leadership skills. Always setting the right example.
And always a pleasure to watch as Menzies does a little dipsy doodle, can't get nothing going there. They try to work in that left side crease. Half dot! Beauty finish. So an excellent job with that quick release on the sidearm has given the Express a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, you can't give Ryan Campbell that kind of time and space. And, he was a prolific scorer in junior, although it was many moons ago. And, he's got the 2 on the board already for Brampton, and no doubt more to come.
Well, give Ryan Campbell some credit. He's certainly looking pretty good out there on the carpet here. Express off the draw, hit the trailer. Forgot the ball, though. And Luke Coppinger, and quickly in transition, Timmerman will battle back. They'll set things up and wait for the rest of the offensive troops. Flip back out. Delayed penalty coming to the Express. Swing around. Good move there, but nothing doing by John Cruff. Ball's loose, and going to be another slashing call to the Express. That'll give the Timbermen their third power play opportunity. Riley Curtis will spearhead this power play unit as they'll work it around, start things on the left side, give everyone a touch, swing it around to the right. Not able to connect right off the bat. Good job of working hard there and getting it out was Gage Board. And again, Gage Board doing some of the little things that are the important things. Express. And expect the Express just to work some clock. Minute 20 to go in the man short. 4 on the shot clock. That shot's deflected, and possession will go to Peterborough. They'll move it up. Of course, good to be back into the friendly confines of the Brampton Memorial Arena. A lot of lacrosse, minor in the summer. Very historical building. That shot. Good save there, and here come the Express in transition. Up, down, and a beauty finish. So making them pay with a short-handed marker. Looks like Brock Boyle. So Boyle with a short-handed marker has now given the Express a 3-1 lead. Still 41 seconds to go in the Peterborough power play. Off the draw. And Menzies wide open, couldn't find him. They'll set things back up. Joffroy Half boards on the left side. He'll look again to 20 seconds to go in the man short. Under 10 shot clock. Menzies, the fake. Nothing doing there. Gets the shot off. Good save made from a tough angle. And now Peterborough will move it up with 10 seconds to go into man advantage. Going to have to hurry if they're going to take advantage. Doesn't look like they're going to worry too much about it, as the penalty's just about over. Kick back over on the left side. Good sidearm, steered aside. Ball loose. Timmerman all over it. They pick it up. Fresh 30. Good defense, though, by the Express as they force. And it's going to be a slashing call as just a little too much. And we will have another penalty, and it's going to go to the Express. I would imagine a legal cross-check would be the call. Or they're going to call a slash.
Yeah, it looked like a slash. Again, another undisciplined play. They had the player pinned down in their end. They were facing an 8-second violation, and, another undisciplined play gives Peterborough another opportunity in the power play.
Andrew Horsley, the guilty party there, as they'll work it around now. Quick shot and good save there from Nagy. Right back at her again. John Cruff out there in that right shooter spot. That shot goes wide of the mark. Good job to track that one down by Curtis. Curtis's shot almost snuck through the 5-hole, but a good job to close that up. Back come the Express with numbers. Good kick over wide open again. Had a chance to find that 5-hole, but nothing doing. Right back at you the other way. Good job by Nagy to get on that loose ball, and the Express now will try and work some clock. Michael Chullen. Working with Shanahan. Shanahan will exit stage left. 5 on the shot clock. Curl around. That's from way out. And I'll tell you, that was a long way, but a beauty finish from Bryce Dennis. Sorry, not Bryce Dennis. That's Ryan Campbell again.
Yeah, that's Ryan's third of the game, and again, that was a somewhat innocuous-looking shot, but sometimes the ball has eyes.
Well, a bit of the Midas touch for Mr. Campbell in his first game. And nothing wrong with a wily vet.
Yeah. The Brampton's taking advantage of the Peterborough power plays. I think they've got 2 shorthanded goals now.
And that, of course, Steve, is something I'm sure will be addressed as the season goes on. Because I can't imagine a whole lot gives a coach fits like shorthanded goals. Express now, come away with it. On the move, good transition defense from the Timbermen as they'll pull it out and kill the last 5 seconds of this penalty. Jordan Gillis trying to look for an opening. That one wide of the mark. Good job to corral it. 6 on the shot clock. Gonna have to hurry. Again, from way out. Save made. Ball loose in that dotted half circle. And it's gonna be the Timbermen that almost corral it. And a whole lot going on for Braden Smith back there, including a violation that will give possession now to Peterborough. They'll try to take advantage. That bounce shot wide of the mark. Ball loose. Good job picking up that rebound from Curtis. And they'll go to the half boards. Left side. Swinging around to the right. Kick it back on the curl. Big overhand wide of the mark. Rebound picked up. Trying to go for the dunk. And and that looked like it went post crossbar. And crew chief Roger Nurse right where he should be to get that call correct. And certainly some spirited discussion as we're going to do another random stick measurement. Now, I'm not sure if this is random or if this was requested.
No, I believe it is a random.
Well, power plays have certainly not bowled that well for the Timbermen here in the early going, having given up 2 shorthanded markers on 4 power play opportunities. And you got to figure, though, Steve, early in the season that there's a lot of tinkering. There's a lot of things that coaches don't know yet about their team.
Yeah, and Peterborough, again, they are returning at this point. None of the players they had on their offensive set last year. So they're all new guys. Riley Curtis has some experience. He played MSL with Coburg this past summer, and after a career at University of Denver. Riley, too, is a longtime resident of Brampton, although he recently moved with family back to Peterborough. But Riley enjoyed a lot of success playing minor, junior B, and junior A in this building, and he's been a threat every time out. But, he's lacking some support there on that power play.
So definitely an area that needs to be addressed by head coach Joe Sullivan and company, as the Express now will go to work with 7:20 to go, second quarter, leading this one 4-1. Teams at full strength stepping in, and a good overhand by a better save, and in transition trying to get that up there in a hurry. Ball loose. Timbermen come away with it. Good double team there as they close that off. Do the Express. Ball continues to be loose behind the net, and here come Brampton now. No numbers, but teeing that up. Boy, oh boy. John Cruff stepped into that one. Sorry, I apologize. Jonah Bean stepped into that one. And he'll record his first goal of this season. Sorry, I stand corrected. Nick Volkov will get credit for that. Pardon my eyesight. As ball loose again. Menzies fighting for it. Timbermen come away with it. Skip pass to set things up, and it's Cruff. Working around, left side, on the curl. That one steered aside, up and off the mesh. Possession will stay right here. 6:21 to go. 5-1 the score. That shot right on the mark. Good save made. Connor Curtis had a chance there as the Express now will set it up on the half boards. Left side, looking for an opening. Can't find a cutter, get it over. Good fake and peel out by Chullen. Tried to look down low for the finish. Nothing doing there, no reset. 10 on the shot clock. Stepping in, looking down, quick stick wide of the mark. So again, good idea, just poor execution. And now the Timbermen will work it up over the zone. Cruff swinging around. They'll work that left side, looking for a screen. Big man comes off that, wasn't able to get a whole lot on it, and McNutt has already got a goal in this game. And now Brampton will lug it over the timeline. Jordan Gillis, he'll give it off. They'll work the half boards now. Another quick shot. Good save made, trying to find his own rebound, but instead Timbermen are going to pick it up and move it up into the offensive end. 2-on-2. Good defense there to close that off. And the Express now in control. Under 5 minutes to go here in this first half. They'll work it around the left side on the interchange. Kick it to the cutter. Nothing doing there. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Looking for the curl. Inside. Tried to go up, down. Nothing doing. Didn't touch anything. No reset. 5 on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry. Kick it back to the top. Big overhead. Well wide of the mark from Chellin. And that's going to go down and play it where it lies. Deep in the offensive end for the Timbermen. Aaron Bradshaw. He'll kick it back out to the top. Curtis swinging around. Again on the run. So McNutt, one more time, finds the mark on a tough shot on the run.
Yeah, nice release by Colton McNutt. Looks like he's picked up some of the good habits his father blessed upon him. His father, Duke, a long-time Green Gale Junior B star, and later with the Brooklyn Merchants, a big-time Senior B scorer, and Colton's following quickly in his dad's footsteps.
Good to have a wealth of lacrosse history here in the booth. And Mr. McCarthy, as Brampton now had a notion, almost had it, but lost it. Ball's loose, still fighting for it. Peterborough will pick it up. Under 4 minutes to go here in the half. Good double team by the Express. They'll work it up into the offensive end. Trying to tuck that one far side. Nothing doing there. Ball loose, and we do apologize. Some of the angles obscured here at Memorial. We will be rectifying our situation as the season goes on, of course. And the Express will set things up. Working on that right side. Skip pass down low. And it looks like possession now is going to go to Peterborough. Five to the score, favor of Brampton. Peterborough now moving it into the offensive end. Had a notion, couldn't do anything with it. Caleb Bingley in the mix here, and that one's going to go up and not able to keep it from going over the timeline. And now trying to take advantage of it, but just a little too early. And it looks like things are getting a little testy. Roger Nurse is going to send a couple of players to that penalty box.
I think it might be one going. Dead ball foul, I think, on 51.
So it looks like Scott Arsenault, the guilty party. That's going to give the Express their fourth power play opportunity of this game. Spirited discussion, but looks like Zach Sunderland will quarterback this power play unit for the Express. We'll swing it around, give everyone a touch. Left side, looking for an opening, step in, kick it back, skip pass, nothing doing on, shot it wide, and another skip pass, top corner. So Cody Menzies with a beautiful feed. And more importantly, a big goal for the Express. They extend that lead now to 6-2. Jordan Gillis will notch his first goal of the Arena Lacrosse League season. And almost another chance there. Goes off the crossbar. And back the other way in transition. No numbers as it's loose. Darian Jacobs fighting for it, but here come the Express. Ill-advised pass. We'll give it back to Peterborough with just over 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Timmerman, move it up left side. Another skip pass try, can't connect. Ball loose. Good job, good hustle there from Curtis. Nagy will loft that up, and they'll set things up here with 1:40 to go. Flip. Good choice, swinging around left side, looking for the cutter in the middle. A lot of traffic in there. Good job to haul that in from Chullen. Gets it back up. Campbell has it taken away. That'll be a violation. And possession now the other way as things get a little heated. And so Ryan Campbell and Scott Arsenault mixing things up. They'll spend a couple of minutes in the box to cool things off. Arsenault, this is the second penalty of this game.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan took a little exception to maybe an overzealous hit and at the buzzer there, and all's good. They'll cool their jets for a couple minutes. And
well, I think Ryan's going to have to understand that you come in as a cagey vet, and you've already notched a couple of goals here in this game. There are going to be some younger, more exuberant guys that may feel like they want to slow you down a bit. So it looks like the extra 2 is going to go to the Express, and that should give the Timbermen a power play. This would be their 5th power play of this game as they trail 6-2.
yeah, this is a big opportunity for Peterborough to close the gap here going into the halftime. So they can't afford to continue to pass up on these opportunities. So
Roger Nurse giving some clarification to the coaching staff for the Express, and now Riley Curtis will start things off. The power play. Vital power play opportunity here for the Timbermen. Curtis, step in, kick it back out, gap that box, look on the interchange, and McNutt with a big shot and a couple of hacks, almost quickly in transition, where the Express, good hustle to track that down and finding the mark. So how about that? 10th straight, did all the yeoman work. And a shorthanded marker for Brampton. And they now lead this one 7-2.
yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, they give up 3 shorties in one half of lacrosse. That's just not getting it done. So they got 50 seconds here to at least try to even it up on this opportunity.
So what was supposed to work in favor of the Timbermen, not so much as the Express seem to be capitalizing. They seem to play better with 4 on the floor. And 40 seconds to go here in the half. Peterborough will set things up. Continue with their power play. Minute 12 to go with the man advantage. Swinging around the top. Working that right side. got to step in and gap that zone. That underhand well wide of the mark. No reset and a bullet there. So a good finish as Aaron Bradshaw.
I think it might have been Connor Curtis picked that shot off the glass and gave it one pump and found the back of the net. So that's a key. It was Bradshaw. Oh, sorry.
I stand corrected.
No,
Thanks.
I think I might be out of the line there, but we'll see.
Oh,
we'll see the official
score. So between us, we got
the bases
Is
covered. We
that
got
right?
the bases
Good,
covered
good,
on
good.
that one.
I only got one good one, so I don't know about you, Steve. So
I only see what I want to see.
there you go. Timeout called on the play. 13.5 seconds to go here. And a 4-point advantage for the Express. Take our hats off. We talk about the teams having to get ready early in the season. Officials have the same kind of challenges themselves, getting into game shape and game ready for the start of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some officials in this league. They did participate in the NLL referee training camp and probably had some opportunity to call some games during training camp. And some obviously do double duty and get assignments up in the NLL. But yeah, for some of the other guys, they've been on the couch since the summer. So yeah, the legs need to shake out a little sawdust out of them.
Just to be clear, of course, the Arena Lacrosse League, the official minor league partner of the National Lacrosse League. Of course, players, coaches, officials can hone their skills here in the all before making the jump. And now, final seconds in the half. Express looking to take advantage. Run a set play. Shot steered aside. Rebound picked up, and that will do it for 2 quarters as teams exchanging some pleasantries. As good job by the officiating crew to immediately get in there and quell that. And you can see Roger Nurse will send the teams to the change room. We have played 30 minutes here on the carpet. 7-3 Express. We'll be back with second half action after this. Welcome back to Memorial Arena in Brampton, Ontario, as we get set for third quarter action. The Brampton Express leading the Peterborough Timbermen 7-3. And Steve, just what are your overall thoughts on the first half of lacrosse action that we've seen?
Well, again, it's been kind of helter-skelter from the onset. I think Brampton's had a lot more composure actually on the offensive side of the ball, and both teams have played relatively good defense, and goaltending's been outstanding. But Peterborough's really got to settle in and start taking advantage of some of their opportunities.
Well, we'll see if they can do just that.
Looks like we have a goaltending change as well for Peterborough. You got Ryan Masters going to play the second half.
So Ryan Masters in for the Timbermen as they work on offense, and a whole lot going on inside that dotted 180. No call though, as Timbermen on the skip pass, 10 on the shot clock. Gonna have to move, flip out, sidearm wide of the mark, and that's gonna go over the timeline. Possession is gonna go to the Express. Just underway here. Opening game of the 2022-23 Arena Lacrosse League season. Season number 6. And Merry Christmas, giving that ball right back. We're the Express. And Peterborough will pick it up deep in the offensive end. Swinging around right side, looking for an opening. Trying to sidestep and made a good move initially. That was Braden Smith, but now back come the Express. And on the trail, that shot right on the mark. So Mitchell Joffroy with a good accurate shot, but right at the old logo. And now the offense to defense and the Timbermen. 15 on the shot clock, and got an interference call. Will give possession back to Brampton, and they'll move it up in a hurry. Hustling, quick transition, not quite sure where that one was from Jonah Beam.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised wrong side of the floor shot opportunity that went amok.
And certainly not typical of Jonah Beam, as Peterborough now working it. Good defense by the Express as they've expanded and pushed the Timbermen back way outside the dots. And that shot from way out, corralled now by Brampton. Shanahan will move it up. Cutter comes in, out, and almost trickled through. So a good job racing out of there by Shanahan. And now the Timbermen. We'll wait for that fifth player to come on out. Looking for that skip pass down on the crease. Ball loose now. Picked up by the Express. They'll move it up. Numbers 2-on-1. Give, go, gone, went. And Peterborough now will counter the other way. 12:20 to go here, third quarter. Good defense there. Excellent job of cross-check and turnover. And here come the Express. And a beauty finish. So how about Andrew Horsley? On his horse for sure, and he finishes to add another to the Express total.
Yeah, that was outstanding effort for Brampton to turn that ball over, and Horsley made no mistake on the breakaway, and looked like he's done it a number of times, composed and hit the mark, and those are killers, turning the ball over at center like that and having it come back to bite you.
Horsley spent some time in the penalty box in the first quarter. Certainly made amends. 8-3 the lead now for the Express, and zipping through the middle, giving it up. Not quite sure why he would have done that. And Volkov, good unselfish play. Maybe not the right play. Another give and go opportunity. You can tell the Express feel a little more confident here. And that pass goes awry, turnover. And double team hit hard is Justin Bragg. And turnover now to Brampton. Menzies. That pass can't connect. Couldn't find Gage board, and now the Timbermen will go to work on offense. Riley Curtis. Swinging around. Good job to recover by Bradshaw. Looking for an opening. Bradshaw's shot right on the mark. Tiptoeing around that crease was Curtis. And now a good pass ahead as the Express in the offensive end. Shanahan out there. Bad pass. Good job to regroup and pick it up by Ryan Campbell. Campbell battling for it and comes away with it. Campbell. Good pass. Shanahan. Beauty finish. So talk about the feed. Talk about the finish. And some questions coming in about some veteran leadership, Steve, and certainly on display here today as Mr. Campbell has looked sharp here in his first game.
He has. Again, Ryan probably hasn't played a game at this level outside of our Brampton Masters Lacrosse League in 7 years, and he's put a couple in the net. That was an excellent feed and a great work to retain the possession there, and he is having a good game here.
Hats off to Mr. Campbell as he's put together so far 2.5 solid quarters. And off the draw, Express now. Working around, waiting for that late trailer in Gillis. Gillis gives way, cuts through, looking for an opening. Trying to find that far side was Geoffroy, and looks like we're going to have another penalty, and it looks like the Timbermen are going to be the guilty party.
Yeah, I think frustration's really starting to set in here. The undisciplined play continues from Peterborough's side, and that's certainly not going to bode well for them if they keep it up. Brampton's sort of settling in on offense, and they're giving power plays at this time in the game are certainly not going to keep Peterborough along very much.
Around the horn it goes, stepping in and finishing. So a good job to gap that box. Ryan Campbell stepping front and center one more time, goes to the bounce, and it's 9-3 Brampton. Fourth goal of the game for Ryan Campbell, and I think if you're youngster watching that power play, Steve, you see the way he inched in, gapped the box perfectly, and certainly increased his angle of shooting.
Yeah, and he came across the body, went short side, which is tough. Underneath the glove is a good way to look. It's always tough for a lefty to hit that spot, so it was well executed by Ryan.
Express now with a 10-3 lead, and Peterborough has been stuck on that 3 for quite some time. Express working it around, keep it on the outside, give and go, streaming in off the post. So a good try from Gillis, not able to beat the iron, and the Timbermen now back the other way. 9.5 to go here in the third. Double team. Ben Doherty. Good job to track down that loose ball, give his team another chance. Smith, they'll swing it around, work that left side half boards. Kick it back to the right, trying to look for a screen. Nothing doing there. On the run, that doesn't even get through a crowd, and here come the Express now. No numbers, they got numbers, 3-on-2, dump down. tic-tac-toe. So the Express are moving along the tracks here as they add another, and it's 11-3.
Yeah, it was great execution in transition there. Gage Ward started it and had the opportunity to finish it. So a little shot there from his wrong side, but it found a hole on Ryan Masters. He's kind of been hung out to dry here to start the third quarter.
Tough for Masters as he's come in to relieve Walsh. And off the draw. And a good job by the Express winning all the loose ball battles. As we're at the 8:15 mark, third quarter. He'll work things on that right side, looking for an opening, kick it to the left. Campbell swinging around, keep it left on the interchange. Right side off the post. So that'll be a reset. Another good job of working in the trenches. And how about that? Give Michael Chullen some credit, as he did a lot of work in that crease area to corral that loose ball and then one-handed shovel that in past Master. So a little frustration, Steve, I'd say, and understandably so on the part of the Timbermen.
Yeah, it's certainly starting to get to a number of their players. Just the undisciplined play, you can accept that early on in the game with guys got jitters or trying to make their mark and settle in. But now this is just pure frustration. You know, the game is already probably far out of reach, and I can appreciate the feelings, but as a coach, you certainly aren't going to be happy with those actions.
5-minute major up on the board. So it's going to be a long time playing shorthanded for the Timbermen. So the Express can be very deliberate here, and the best way to work on that power play is to get it some reps. And a good save made by a defender. And on the run. In transition, trying to take it strong was Parker Sands. And now it'll come right back the other way with Menzies. Express will set things up. And another penalty coming, and they'll try to dump that in the corner. So the wheels coming off here for the Timbermen, as they are definitely not helping their own cause. And looks like we're going to have ourselves a timeout. We're going to take a quick short break. You're watching the Arena Lacrosse League.
At Collins Hotel, we have you and your family's comfort in mind. Relax in one of our 16 suites featuring king or queen size beds and 36-inch TVs. Suites also include a mini fridge and other kitchen appliances to make your stay as comfortable as possible. During your stay in Pilot Mound, visit Weiser's Restaurant, our attached family-friendly restaurant and bar. It is the perfect location to host group meals, dine with the family, or unwind after a hockey game. Come in and meet our friendly staff offering daily specials on food and drinks, wing night Wednesdays, buffet Fridays, and multiple TVs to watch the game. Weiser's is the place to be. Collins Hotel and Weiser's Restaurant and Bar, located across the
Ball
street
set
from
to resume
Blackjack
play
Stewart
here.
Arena
7:02
off
to
Highway
go
3 in Pilot Mountain.
in this third quarter. The newly expansion Brampton Express have definitely brought their A game here today. And they have a two-man advantage now for a full 2 minutes. Quick shot down low. Good save made there by Masters. Reset on the clock. And they'll set things back up to the Express. Man back, trying to quick stick top corner. That was a beauty. So talk about going airborne.
Yeah, good job on the delay. It really allowed Masters to kind of dip his shoulder, and he was able to reach over top. I mean, good look, good patience, and the train keeps rolling down the tracks, as you said earlier.
So Jonah B makes good tucking that one in the top corner. And again, still a two-man advantage with 1:43 left in the minor.
It was Joffrey, I think, that put that one away.
Joffrey, okay.
Yeah. Don't find Jonah on the PP very often.
You're right. You're right about that. And again, I got to use the good eye, not the one with the patch on it. So back to work with the man advantage are the Express.
Yeah, and that goal came off the major, so they're still in that 5-3 situation. So things are not looking very good for Peterborough at this point.
Length of the carpet goes netminder to netminder. And now Brampton will go back to the attack. 6:10 to go here, third quarter. Express in control here. He'll wait. Sidearm stopped easily by Joffroy. And now the Timbermen will try to get it over the timeline. Good job there by Cruff. Pass, though, into too much trouble. It's fished out by the Express. And they'll control one more time in the offensive end. Brampton can be very deliberate here. Out there with Shanahan. Menzies. And late trailer, Menzies tries to go low. Couldn't sneak it by Masters. And the Timbermen now will counter the other way. Under 20 seconds to go in the minor penalty. Right by that timeline. Good job. Backhand pass. Risky, but it worked. Curtis. And that ball will go into the stands. And possession now to Brampton.
Good attempt by Riley there. He tried to go off the glass to himself, but just happened to hit the edge of the boards and go out of bounds. But a heady play. And a guy that was out on an island by himself and looking to make something happen.
Good underhand there by Campbell. Stop. Rebound picked up. Plenty of time in the shot clock. 1:45 to go in the major. Good hold here by the Timbermen as they knock that one down and move it up. Cruff. Cruff's going to take that shot. Good save, steered aside. I'm back the other way now, and it's the Express. They've got numbers. 3-on-1. Pass goes off a defender. Menzies will pick it up, and they'll settle things down. Jordan Gillis at the top, interchange, put it over. That underhand misses. Going to the bounce with too much bounce was Joffroy. And Peterborough now will try to get it over the timeline. They do a good job with a couple of quick passes. Looking to go for the dunk. That was closed off. And now the Express wide open. Go to the far corner, making that look easy.
Yeah, Gage boarded another transition opportunity, and Gage again made no mistake putting that away.
Is your veteran engage board? Sure, he will be missed by the Outlaws.
No doubt indeed.
So, Steve, when you look at a situation like this, I think anyone that's played team sports, you have dished out a beating like this, and you've taken a beating like this. As a coach, how do you keep your guys focused this early in the season?
Well, again, I mean, when you're on the losing end like this, you just have to keep on your guys to play every shift, play for each other, and you've been put in this situation because you've been a little bit outclassed tonight, a little bit too many kinks in the game early on, and got behind. But to continue to parade to the penalty box isn't going to do anybody a favor. So it's frustrating, no doubt, for the players especially.
I think you're right, but an awful lot of time spent in that penalty box. And even if, with that said, having given up 2 shorthanded goals in itself, and what that does to your momentum.
Yeah, it's 2, 3. They might be even up to 4 shorties tonight. So.
Express now with possession. Under 2.5 to go here in the third. Menzies, dipsy doodling, kicks that over left side. Campbell taking liberties as he just got a good first step going. Got a shot off through the crease. Good save by Masters. And Peterborough now will counter.
Yeah, Ryan showed a lot of speed there, being able to cut the corner on the crease dive. So there's still some juice left in those legs.
It does. And that's a good shot. Better save, though. And
yeah, Lucas Nagy, he's been outstanding tonight. I mean, every time Peterborough has had a good look, the scoreboard will tell the story. He's only allowed 3, and that isn't just a story about possession. Peterborough's had some great chances, but when there has been breakdowns, Lucas has been there to make a big save.
Well, having given up 3 goals in almost 3 full quarters, that's minuscule in this sport. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Good overhand. Stop. Zach Sunderland having a good game. His first game. That one goes off the crossbar. So just sniffing that top corner. Came up with a little bit of iron. And now it's Campbell swinging around left side. Wide open there and a beauty finish. So you talk about sliding into that opening. And that's kind of what a cagey vet will do. Find that open spot. 5th goal of the game for Campbell.
Yeah, not a lot of deception there. Ryan went to the right spot, but pretty much a subpar reaction on the defensive side.
Off the draw again. Loose. Comes back. Peterborough will maintain possession. Creeping in on final minute of this quarter. Peterborough looking for something, anything to build on. Haven't scored in this third quarter. Swinging around left side. Good backhand pass on the crease and ran out of real estate. Possession will go the other way. 47 seconds to go. See if the Express now are very deliberate here and play for a good shot. Definitely in control. Campbell out late. Swinging around to the right side. Back to the left. Campbell's shot tried to go short side. Masters closed that off. 35.5 seconds to go. Timmerman with possession. They'll wait for their 5th. Bradshaw spins and wheels. Gonna have to hurry. 10 on the shot clock. From way out, almost snuck that in far side. But Nagy closed that off. Final seconds. Gonna have to get a quick shot off, and they do. So a good job by Jordan Gillis, but we have played 3 quarters in the books here at Memorial Arena. 15-3 Express.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs.
Did you hit record again?
Yep.
Okay, do you still have them?
The green dot, no, I don't have them.
Okay, can you text Lance? You have to hit that link again. If you don't have them. I don't have you yet either, but looks like your internet died.
Sniffing behind that net and just tiptoed on that crease line. So possession to Peterborough.
Are they back?
I see them.
I think it is going to be a challenge for Joe Sullivan and company to find a happy medium with this group. May need a few more pieces to the puzzle before it's all said and done.
Yeah.
But quite confident that him and his staff will be there when it counts. As the Express now from point blank. And a chance for Joffroy. As that pass goes deep. Picked up, Express now the other way. Brampton can afford to be very deliberate here every possession here in this quarter with a commanding 15-3 lead.
Yeah.
Peterborough, that quick shot. Good save made.
Yes, we have them. No, we have the sound. No video.
There's a great transition opportunity there, and again, Lucas came up with a save that he's got to make, and turned them away once again.
Something happened on their camera.
And Doherty with a chance. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Timmerman making wholesale changes. Look for an opening. 10 on the shot clock. Brad shot.
Yep.
That shot goes off the defender's helmet, and possession will stay right here with Peterborough. 12:34 to go, fourth quarter. Working the left side. Going for a run.
Nope.
Kicking it back out to the top. Magana.
So was this on them or me?
Don't know yet.
Look for an opening.
It looks like it's on you.
Okay, because what I did, all I was doing is changing the period thing, and then it blacked out.
Try it since the opening quarter.
The period.
And
From
that sidearm finds the iron.
quarter.
It's going to go all the way down. Good hustle by the Express, and beauty save made
Which makes
there
no
by
sense because I still have all 4 wires.
Gage Borg with another transition opportunity, and Ryan
Yeah.
Masters with a great butt end of the stick save on that breakaway.
You could tell Gage Borg jumped all over that loose ball.
Can't tell.
He was
The
in all
screen's too
alone.
little for me to.
That flip pass goes awry.
Yeah.
Intercepted by Volkov.
Yeah.
And now Brampton will set it up.
How come I'm hearing you need talking?
Dodo.
Eli, listen to me. On the iPad,
Working on the left side.
mute button beside the soundboard.
taking care of some technical difficulties here.
Oh, big save there by Lucas Nagy again. Great opportunity. Peterborough finally got inside there, and Lucas shut the door.
Yes.
Huh?
Well, you told me to.
Back the other way, goes all the way off the post, almost the length of the floor. And the Express. Menzies, quick shot. That goes off the screen, possession to Peterborough. And we're going to have another penalty.
Rogers doling out another 2-minute minor to Brampton for not dropping the ball on possession. So those are the kind of penalties that will drive a coach crazy, even at 15-3.
Well, I'm going to leave that one alone, Steve. So. Apologize for any of the technical difficulties. We are, of course, ironing out some kinks and will be for week 1 of the Arena Lacrosse League. And Peterborough now with a minute and a half to go in the power play. 6th power play opportunity of the game. They've given up 3 shorthanded markers. Swing around, McNutt looking down low. Had a chance to get a good shot off.
Yeah, good look. Went backside on the crease, but just couldn't quite finish.
Out come the Express. Under 10 minutes to go here in the 4th. Working some clock, 50 seconds to go in the man short. Triple team. Still trying to swim his way out of trouble. Good job to wind that shot clock down. So excellent work by Justin Bragg. And he does a good job to almost kill 30 himself. Want to remind our viewers that week 1 continues tomorrow with a doubleheader at Children's Arena in Oshawa. Six Nations Snipers, the defending champs, take on the Outlaws at 3 p.m. And then at 7, it's the newly expansion Ohsweken Bears taking on the Whitby Steelhawks. Peterborough looking for something here. Overhand stop, rebound, tried to tuck it in, found the crossbar, and ball loose. Good job there to pull that one out of a crowd by Jonah Beam. And now the Express back to full strength. So there will definitely be some work to do for Joe Sullivan and the rest of this Peterborough squad. But that's to be expected. And Peterborough will settle in. Under 8 minutes to go here in the 4th. Make sure you tune in Sunday, 2 p.m. from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena with the Toronto Monarchs and the Paris River Wolves as they open their season. Peterborough looking for something. Shot from way out, steered aside by Nagy.
We got another penalty coming up.
It looks like the case. As official Mark Smith will seat up a legal cross-check and call. And it looks like Cody Menzies, the guilty party. Will give the Timbermen another power play opportunity with just over 7.5 to go. Trying to slide in McNutt. Cutter can't go through, can't connect. Ball loose, picked up. Good job by Curtis. Sizing it up, they'll work that right side. Stepping in, and certainly not getting off the best shot. Back the other way. Brampton looking for an opening. And again, time on the side of the Express. Dump it back down in the corner. Campbell. Tough angle, just getting the reset, goes off into the screen. And that in itself was a good heads-up play with 1:01 to go in the penalty. And we're going to take a quick media break. Back after this.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
Back to action here as apologize to our viewers again as we're inching closer to the 6-minute mark here of the fourth. Timmerman with 35 seconds left in the man advantage would surely love to get off that three. They've been sitting on that mark for almost a quarter and a half now, and Nagy's certainly not cooperating as he has shut the door. And Brampton now will be very deliberate, as they have been almost this entire second half.
Yeah, Riley Curtis had an outstanding opportunity there, and it looked like it was going to find the mesh. And again, Lucas Nagy just got that big body across and took it away.
That's a shot clock violation. Possession now to Peterborough. They'll work it up into the offensive end. And I think, too, Steve, when you look at a game like this, I think as a coach, you got to try to take some of the positives out of it. And, I mean, again, you can learn a lot more from losing than you can from winning sometimes.
Yeah, well, in this case, Joe and his crew, again, they have a baseline. A baseline may be far below the equator than they were expecting, but nonetheless, they have some idea of what their expectations are and where they'll have to game plan to minimize some of their deficiencies and come up with a better effort next time around. So.
Skip pass. That underhand. Good save made. Late trailer out of the back door. Nothing doing there. Closed off. Brampton will swing it around to the right side. Chullen out there. Dump it down low. Peel back out. 5 in the shot clock. Point blank range. And I tell you, when you look at the location and the percentage of the shots taken by Brampton, it's no wonder why they have this big lead.
Yeah, they've been far more successful in Peterborough getting inside, and they've did a good job working the ball around. They've been swinging it up top, moving it down, and their guys have done a great job moving off ball to create opportunities. There's not been a lot of static play on their behalf, and it's obviously showing up in the scoreboard here in the second half.
So convincing almost 4 quarters by the Express in their Arena Lacrosse League debut. And of course for new head coach, and how about that? Timmerman taking a little bit of positive. And nothing wrong with that. Good underhand shot from Andrew Lagana. So the rookie makes his mark, picks up his first Arena Lacrosse League goal, and it's 16-4.
And again, I think that's quite a feat for Andrew. I believe Andrew spent a lot of time between the pipes and has made the transition to playing on the other side of the ball, and that was a rocket. It was not in an ideal scoring zone on the floor, but good for him to put it home.
Well, it takes a lot to go from between the pipes to out.
Well, being a goalie, you know where to shoot, I suppose. So there you go. So if you can keep executing that, you may have a future playing without all the pads.
Be interesting to see how that unfolds, as we will keep an eye on him throughout this season. I imagine that this Timmerman team will look much different as the season moves along. Under 3.5 to go. Shot clock winding down. Good job to get that one on target. First goal allowed by Nagy since he's taken over here in the second half. On the flow, Chullen has had himself a solid game here in his first Arena Lacrosse League action. Looking for the give and go. Nothing doing inside that dot. And going to be a penalty called on the play.
Yeah, stick got up a little high on Chullen, and again, he spent his last couple of seasons playing in Peterborough, so this is a little redemption for him, being, I believe, exposed in the expansion draft and ending up in Brampton, and he's had a good showing today, getting an opportunity here where he may not have had the opportunity so much in Peterborough when they had some high-flying offenses the last couple of years.
Well, it's funny you say that, Steve, that when you look at situations, I think sometimes it not necessarily the best situation for everyone, but it possibly open up some opportunities for some guys who wouldn't have gotten a chance otherwise based on the lineup that they were in the middle of.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it's always got to be at the right place at the right time. A lot of careers have been made on that premise alone. So.
Yeah, right place, right time. You got that right. Off the draw, under 3 minutes to go here in this game.
I think Luke Coppinger was the guy that scored that last goal for Brampton, and he's another guy that hasn't really played a lot of organized lacrosse over the past few years, and former Toronto Beaches player. And good to see him get rewarded on the power play there late in the game.
I tell you, Nagy, that was an outstanding pad save he just made there. And that's kicked out to the top. Express looking for an opening. Board swings it across, quick shot, steered aside. Sunderland does a good job to fish that out, and he'll give the Express a fresh 30.
Yeah, Brampton's done a good job on these second chance opportunities, hounding those loose balls. And there we go, results in a goal.
Well, Sunderland, good job since he's certainly deserved it. He's worked hard in this game. He comes through and notches his first. And we are officially at the 2-minute warning here in quarter number 4. So a doubleheader tomorrow as the week 1 of the Arena Lacrosse League continues. Defending champions in action. We'll first look at them, as well as the Oshawa Outlaws. And of course, the newly expansion Ohsweken Bears are up against the Whitby Steelhawks. So lots of Arena Lacrosse League action as the season 2022-2023 underway. Teeing that one up was Campbell. Good save made by Masters. Another good save by Masters from point blank. Loose ball, though, scooped up again by Brampton, and there's just going to be too much on that screen. And possession will go to the Timbermen.
Yeah, that was a bit of a flying body slam by a 123-pound player. So he kind of bounced off Peterborough, but possession none the least for the guys in red.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of enthusiasm for sure. Good first step and dancing his way out. And my, oh my. How about Riley Curtis? That's some footwork right there. A little shuck and jive and then pick that short side.
Yeah, that was that was a great move by Riley. Great execution. Had everybody in the building going the other way, and he finally found a hole with Mr. Nagy.
So Nagy, of course, has not been in a very giving mood despite the season. 18-5 the score here. Minute 10 to go. This too, Steve, the time in the game when you have to be cautious. Don't want to do anything you shouldn't. Earn yourself a suspension or two.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if you saw any of the high-octane offensive players out for Brampton in the last possession here. Although, as I say that, Ryan Campbell hits the floor. So, guess that's why I'm up here and not on the bench anymore.
And 30 seconds left. They're just going to work this clock and dump it. That's the best thing to do. And Peterborough now is going to try one last chance here to salvage a little something. They'll move it up. Under 20. Curl around. 10. Shot stopped, and that's going to be it for this game, as give the Brampton Express some credit as they came in and put together a solid 4 quarters to come away with an 18-5 win. Steve, some of your thoughts about first game of the Arena Lacrosse League season?
Well, again, it's great to get the league action underway, and looks like Jeff Dowling has done a good job putting together a squad to start the year with, and looks like there'll be, based on tonight's performance and a lot of the individual that stood out, they should have bode well this season. So, I'm sure there'll be lots of roster movements with each team in the league as we progress, but Brampton certainly had a good start, got outstanding goaltending from Lucas Nagy, and some key offensive performances with Ryan Campbell for certain, and a lot of other contributors. So I'm sure they'll be happy with their performance, and I'm sure Joe Sullivan they'll lick their wounds for a little while and get right back at it, because there's never once the season gets rolling, there's not a lot of downtime.
Well said, sir. 3 o'clock tomorrow, Six Nations, Oshawa, 7 p.m. Osweek in Whitby. And then on Sunday, it's Toronto at Paris. That's going to do it for us here at Memorial Arena in Brampton, Ontario. Steve McCarthy, Lance Wynn. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.